Hey guys, this is going to be your leg day for Monday. This was created by AD and Kens. We made a couple of modifications just so that it would be a little bit easier to flow in our bigger classes. But the format of the workout is an 8-minute AMRAP each station. And with a 2-minute transition. So what you're going to do is you're going to see that there are 4 different stations. Very similar to a web format, but it will look a little bit different. So trainer, you're going to want to divide them up into groups of 4. They are going to need a partner, so it's a partner workout. And then what you are going to do is explain to them that they're going to have 8 minutes in each station. They're going to go through that for 8 minutes. And then you're going to call time. You're going to give them 2 minutes to transition to the next station. And you're going to want to work them clockwise. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 back to 1. And so like they can get their dumbbells reset. They can figure out their plan. And then they're going to hit that next station. 8 minutes, as many rounds as possible. And you're going to rinse and repeat that until you have moved the entire class around the gym, and they're going to hit every single station 1 time. So before you do that though, you are going to have a warm up. So partner number 1 is Devin. He is going to be on a bike, or he can be hitting pop squats. Pop squat, he is out and low, and then he is in and tight, out and low and in tight. So he's going to do this the entire time. Okay. While partner number 2, Devin is now partner number 2. He is going to go into a mobility lunge. So he's going to go down into a lunge, and then he is going to go over into a Spider-Man stretch, and then he's going to switch. Okay? So he is rotating towards that leg that is lunged. He's going to go up, little hammy stretch, shake it out, go back down, lunge, open, switch, lunge, open, switch. Bring your legs together. Get that hammy stretch, wiggle it around, rinse and repeat. So this is every minute on a minute. So what that means is Dev will be hitting his lunges while partner number 2 is going to be in a bike or the pop squat. Then they'll switch at a minute. Partner number 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 1. They're going to rinse and repeat that for 3 rounds each person. Okay? Then you are going to start the clock, and you're going to give them 60 seconds. If I said you're on 1, go to station 1. If you're on 2, go to 2. If you're on 3, go to 3. Get set up, get ready to rock. Okay? All right, station number 1 is going to be in this left quadrant. Now here is the kicker. They're going to need to have these boxes. So I've divided the gym up here, and then there's heavier dumbbells here. So this entire quadrant up until the black boxes, they can prepare for their Bulgarians on these boxes or those boxes. Lighter is up front, heavier is in the back, okay? And you're going to make sure that you emphasize this is single dumbbell so that you don't run out. So they're going to, part number 1 is going to hit a Bulgarian. So how you set them up for Bulgarian is going to be putting the tush on the end of the seat. He's going to step back. He's going to plant that other leg behind him. And again, we're going to do single leg front rack, okay? Just so that we can conserve dumbbells in the chaos. And he is going to go down into an awesome Bulgarian. Look at those glutes for 9 and 10. And then he's going to switch. And he's going to go the other leg for 10. You don't have to do that. 9 and 10. And then partner number 2 at the same time. Okay, this is going to be a superset. Partner number 2 is going to grab a dumbbell. And he is going to be in a single leg RDL. Nope, you can do a kickstand, babe. So it's more of a kickstand, or you can call these like a kickstand or even a B stance, okay? And he is going to go into an RDL, so more bend in that knee, babe. There you go. Oh yeah, shoving those glutes back just like so. And he's gonna go 10 on one side, and then he's gonna go 10 on the other, okay? So leg that's in front is gonna be where your dumbbell is going to be. So again, this is a superset. So partner number 1 is doing the Bulgarians left and right, while partner number 2 is doing the single leg RDLs left and right, and then they're going to switch. Partner number 1 will become the Bulgarian. Partner number 2 will become the single leg RDLers. Okay, so that's station number 1. Their knee focus more on unilateral movements. Okay, now station number 2, same concept, lighter kettlebells because we need boxes up front, and then heavier kettlebells and boxes on the green for people that are going to go a little bit heavier, okay? And this is going to be, again, we're going at the same time. So partner number 1 is going to be in power steps, just like so, and his rep count is 20. So 19 and 20, okay? While partner number 2, so that is Devin, this is Devon. partner number 2, he is going to grab a kettlebell and he is going to be kettlebell swinging just like so for 19 and 20. And then you're gonna come in, you're gonna tag your partner in. He will become the power stepper, partner will become the kettlebell swinger. And this is AMRAP. So again, this is a little bit of rest. This is 8 minutes AMRAP. So one of the things that I would definitely coach in all of these stations is make sure that when they get set up that you know what your kettlebell is and that it's yours. So you and your partner, that you've claimed that kettlebell, and make sure that people know not to come in and just change out kettlebells or switch if they need extra to go get their own, so that you don't come back and your weight is gone. And then station number 3, okay, and station number 3, again, they're working clockwise. This is our strength portion. So this is gonna happen on this side of the black box. And then the first 2 stations, we were switching. We were both working at the same time. Here in the next 2 stations, these are gonna be slower circuits. You still have 8 minute, obviously, AMRAP, but here partner number 1 is gonna do both of the movements while partner number 2 is recovering. So this is going to give more rest period because we want this more strength focus. So partner number 1, we are going to be using a dumbbell for this. So we want this to be in a front rack position. So we want them to go into a heavy goblet squat. So they can have the dumbbell there, or they can have the dumbbell long ways, gripping it here as it gets heavier, just like so. And then he's gonna get 10 good goblet squats, just like so. Now, if that isn't heavy enough for them, you can encourage them to grab that second dumbbell and then to just go into a front rack position, just like so, for 9 and 10. And then he's going to take those dumbbells and he's going to prep for a suitcase dead. So he is about shoulder width apart, so he's not very wide, and he is going to be hinging and he is reaching for his feet. Notice how he's got those dumbbells super close to his body. He is hinging, hips are going back, back is staying flat. He's gonna go 9 and 10. Meanwhile, I'm just resting and recovering, checking his form. And then he's gonna be able to rest and recover. And then I'm gonna hit my 10 heavy goblet or front rack squats and my 10 suitcase deads. We're gonna rinse and repeat that until that trainer calls that 8 minute time. And then now this last station, this is going to be strength, station number 4. So this will follow the same format as station 3 in the sense that partner number 1 is going to go through both movements while partner number 2 is recovering and resting. Now know that people that aren't going super heavy, they may want to work in tangent with each other, and that's going to be their prerogative. So partner number 1 is working while partner number 2 is working and they're just switching. It's the same concept. They're just going to have less rest. But I would coach it as station 3 and station 4, that partner number 1 goes through both movements while partner number 2 is resting. So what that would look like is I'm partner number 1, I'm resting and recovering. Partner number 2, they're gonna grab a dumbbell. So there's dumbbells laid in front of all of their bars, and they're gonna go into a sumo stance. So he is wider than hip width apart. His toes are pointed out, and he's gonna go into a pulsing squat. So it's a 3 pulse. So he's 1, 2, 3 down and then up. Go back down. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3 and back up. He's got 10 of those, okay? When he's done with that, he's gonna go right into his barbell work, and he's gonna go into 10 slow, stiff leg deads, okay? So make sure that they really understand the difference between all of the dead variations that they're doing. So his knees are not locked out, but his legs are super straight. So it is an almost locked out knee. So this is targeting the hammies versus the glutes. It is not a traditional deadlift. You are going to be coaching that bar stays as close to the legs as possible, and those knees are almost straight. There is not a big bend there. His spine is neutral. His back is straight for 9 and 10, okay? And then I would come in while he rests and I would do the same exact thing. Now, pay attention to that. Now, if there is not enough time, or you see that is, they're not getting enough time to get in reps, again, your people are probably gonna come in and start working at the same time, but we're gonna coach it this way just for, just to encourage them to go heavier. So that is going to be your workout. I'd love feedback. I know there's a lot of moving parts here, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be something different for the people. I think that you may run into people going and grabbing additional weights. That's why that 2-minute transition is going to be really important, so they can reset things. They can make sure they've got the right size dumbbell that they want to use. Outside of that, I trust you guys to pivot if need be, but I think it's going to be an awesome workout. Thanks, AD and Kinsey, for all of your hard work. And what do we do here, Dev?
Oh, God, the people and
Work hard. Look at that guy. He's almost back.